Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about Doom for the Nintendo Switch, and in particular we're talking about the arcade mode on Doom. So originally it was released in 2016 and we were due to get Doom Eternal earlier this year, but we're obviously still waiting for a confirmed release date. Now people are saying wait for Doom Eternal, but I honestly think we could be waiting quite a long time because of obviously COVID-19 and then the sale of Bethesda to Microsoft, I think is going to also delay it as well. So I'm not expecting to get an announcement for Doom Eternal anytime soon, which is why I thought let's talk about arcade mode for Doom on the Switch. So obviously with the arcade mode, again, it's been out for a few years now, but I've not really heard much talk about it for a little while. And Doom is one of the best first-person shooters for the Switch. And then obviously adding in the arcade mode, it just adds in so much replay value. And a game that I think is almost 10 out of 10, it adds in to probably make it 10 out of 10 now with all this extra replay value. So it's obviously a little bit more expensive on the Switch, but it goes on sale quite a lot, and I have seen it pretty cheap anyway. Not as cheap as obviously on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation, but relatively cheap compared to the £50–60 mark that it was originally on the Switch. Obviously, it plays brilliantly, and obviously, with quite a short list of first person shooters on the Switch, it does win that award for the best first person shooter. But also, it's definitely in my top probably 5, maybe even top 3 games that are available on the Switch. So it took me roughly 10 hours to complete the story mode. Haven't touched any of the online stuff. I'm not a big online gamer, so I haven't touched the online, but it took me about 10 hours to complete the story mode. And then now with the arcades mode, it adds in hundreds and hundreds of hours to the game. I think the arcade mode suits the Switch the most because having that sort of short, quick gameplay on the Switch is perfect for handheld mode. So, quite arguably, it is the best port on the Switch. I don't think there's many other games that have been ported over to the Switch which look or play as well as this. So I think you have to kind of look at this game as the standard. Other studios should look at this game as the standard, and they should make their games play as well as this does. So obviously when it comes to arcade mode, you can play any stage on any difficulty, but with all of the power-ups unlocked. And then with consecutive kills, it increases your score multiplier, and then you receive a bonus points for headshots, glory kills. So it adding in that score multiplier, it basically makes you play the game as quickly as possible because you want to keep your multiplier as high as possible. It goes up to 32, and then you want to obviously keep that as high as possible. It goes down if you don't get any kills, and it goes down quite quickly. So it takes an already quite fast-paced game and then takes it up to another level by trying to get you to play the game as quickly as possible. So you're granted one life, and then throughout the game, or throughout the arcade levels, you have the ability to pick up more lives. So it does keep the sessions brief. If you set the level quite high, then it does make it quite challenging. But again, it's a really fun extra to have for the game. It's a shame it didn't come out when the game first came out, but it was patched in not long after. So obviously, like I say, you've got a 10-hour game. After you complete the game, you're then left with this whole other style of game. So it's how many new goals have you got? So it's, do I want to get gold on every single level? How many times do you want to beat your high score? How high can you get your high score? So it's left you with lots more hours to play. And then obviously with the ability to play the game anywhere in handheld mode on the Switch, it just makes it perfect game for the Nintendo Switch. So there's some gameplay here of the arcade mode. That's just me talking about why I like the game so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help the channel to grow. And I'll see you guys in the next one.